All right, everyone. Just how many of us are online, please? All right, good evening, everybody. Just want to know how many of us are online. If you are online, you can just give me a thumbs up or just drop any emoji in the comments. Tonight is just a Q&A. That's what we're doing tonight. Just drop me an emoji if you are online, a thumbs up or something. Let me know that you are online. Now, you can't see I'm not showing my video because I don't want network to distort the lowest person or the person that has the lowest network. I don't want it to be distorted at all. That's why I'm not turning on my face so that you can see my face, right? So that there will be no network interference of any kind. All right, drop those emoji. Let me see. Drop those emoji. Now, we've done a few things on web development. So we'll be expecting your questions, the questions that you have, what challenge that you have. We're going to explain to you how to fix them. We're going to walk you through how you can easily fix those things. All right? Well, Deborah, I'm seeing your first question right now. You are asking those of us who have already opened a website, are we still going to create another website using WordPress? That's a good question, Deborah. I think the website you have created, you should let me have it. You saw the assignment. It's for you to create a website from scratch. Then you give us a screenshot. That's your next assignment. And for those of you who have not submitted, who are yet to submit the other assignment, you should be able to add the old assignment to this new one. You have to develop a site. One thing I promise you guys when we're starting is that all of you in the class will develop a website at the end of the day. All right? Osayiwame Priscilla Irabo, you are welcome. Okay, you are asking, or rather, your first question is why developing a website? An icon was showing not secure. Why was that? That is a beautiful question, Priscilla Irabo. That's a very, very beautiful question. And I'm glad that you asked that question. The not secured was showing because on every website, we are all required now to have what we call security layer, right? So there's what we call XXL. And XXL is secure socket layer for every website. That website you were designing for free did not have XXL, all right? And don't forget, these guys are doing business. So they cannot just give you everything for free. They will expect you to actually get XXL from them because it's something you pay for when you host a website, all right? So not secured, that is a way to tell you, okay, this is a free website, you are not paying for it. So we'll give you everything, we cannot pay for your security. That's what they are saying. However, your site can function without the secured layer, which is the XXL. And if you check your that's your is it HTTPX or HTTPX? You realize that yours only have HTTP, no X. That X is secured. That's what it stands for. So your site is not secured. Like I said, you can see have a website that is not secured. The only difference is that when you want to sell something online, people will not trust you because Google will tell them that your website is not secure. That's the only challenge. Apart from that, you are good. Your site is good. All right? Then your second question, Priscilla. Your second question is on, you said on award space, it is only two domains that can be created. This is because when I tried creating the third domain, I was asked to pay for it. Osayuwame, Priscilla, Erabo. They tried now. They gave you 2 free. So the 2 you have, just manage them. Because like I said, they are doing business. So for them to give you free at all, they have tried. They've done well. Okay, everybody, you are welcome. Jacqueline, Jumbo, you are welcome. Philomena, you are welcome. Mercy, Ivie, Imafidon, you guys are all welcome. Chisa, you are welcome. Andrew Vera, I see your question there. You are welcome. Okay. Agnes, you said you just designed yours. Thank you too to you, Agnes. I hope you guys are excited knowing that you can actually build your website and you can build a free one. I want every one of you to build a free website. Now, when your state approach me for certificate, if you don't have a free website that you showed to me that you have built, I will not approve your certificate. Even right now, it's just only 18 of you that are online. And that is not nice. All right? We have to seek for resources for you to get a free website so that when you have the paid one, you can design it. Now, all those places that I shared with you, if you check our training, I shared a host that I called a trusted host in Nigeria, right? That's Upper Link. All right? I shared that one with you guys because I know some of you will want to host a website. Now that you know you can design and play with and use those free ones to practice, you can actually have a paid one. Now, I didn't show you those paid ones so that you have free one, so that you have free one forever. Like someone has pointed out just now, they are not secured. Or rather, the award space we use, for example, is not secured. And if you go to the other one that I dropped the video in the comment section, which is Infinity Free, the same way, Infinity Free is not secured. Because like I said, they are doing business, all right? So this one is for you to practice again and again. Just practice. And by the time you think you are an expert, then you can go and buy one. Is that okay, guys? So I was talking about Upper Link. I hope I dropped the link right there. There are a few ones in Nigeria, but this is the one that I've used again and again, Upper Links, right? That's the one I've used again and again. I think I will have to drop their link on our group for us to use that. But even though on the description, you can see the link right there on the description of our video. All right. Andrew Vera, you said, good evening, sir. Paragon Group of School. I'm still yet to know how to create a website, sir. That is to show that, Andrew, you've never watched our video. Andrew Vera. That is what it shows, because you cannot watch our video and not know how to, because you should follow step by step. Video 1, we talk about SEO. We talk about what is it called? HTML, CSS. We spoke about all this at length, right? And everyone that was in our class created their scripts, their small code script with HTML. Now, we just showed you that things have progressed. You can actually build your PHP now without needing to write script. But if you want to still write script, it's also still open. That's why we now took you to places like Award Space, where you can use WordPress. And that is what people are commenting about now, that they have built their own site. Now, how do website actually work behind the scene from browser to server? Oseni Alimat Ochua, have you watched the video? That is why I said if you watch the video, give me a thumbs up. Alima, if you haven't watched the video, go and watch the video. Now, if you are asking me a script because if you haven't watched the video, you'll be still referring to the first video, which is the script. The script you did on Notepad, how to make it show on the browser. It was very easy, and we experimented it on our last video. Once you have saved it as .html, you will realize that the icon of what you save would have changed to any web browser on your system. If it is Firefox, it's going to change to Firefox. If it is Google Chrome, it's going to change to Google Chrome. If it's Explore, it's going to change to Explore. Anyone that is on your system is going to change to it. That's what you are going to realize. That's the first thing. If it is Edge, Microsoft Edge, it's going to change to that icon. Double click on the icon and the website will show on any browser that it was showing the icon. That is moving from script to a browser. All right. Then if you watch this video that we just dropped, the one we are referring to tonight, you realize that once you have installed your WordPress, you are from the beginning you are working online, you are not offline. If you are using a workspace, you are when you sign up to a workspace and you created your cPanel, and from your cPanel you go and install your WordPress, and you now go to the back end of your WordPress to work with your WordPress, what you will find out is that you have been online all this while. So that is you working from what they call back end. It is why I promise you guys what we are going to teach you is what we call UX and UI. That means the aesthetic of a site and the back end of a site. That is front end and the back end. So what people that are called full stack web developer are those developers that can do both in front of the site and back of the site. We started from you writing script, that's back of the site. Now we are teaching you WordPress. That is the front and both back of the site, of the website. All right? So once you sign in using a workspace, for example, and you store your WordPress, that is you at the back of the site. So whatever you design in that back of that site, all you need to do is to refresh the page and it will show. All right? I hope I'm making sense. If I'm not, you can ask your questions. Now, Ekato, you said, good evening, sir. How do I create a website using my phone? Ekato, watch the video. Our workspace is on your phone too. So follow the instruction as we give them. Go to our workspace on your phone because it's a website. It's on your browser. Look for a browser on your phone. Type in workspace.com. Just watch the video on your phone. Click on that link on our description box and go to our workspace and follow the steps. Hope that is okay. Then Isaac, I am having a network issue. It is connecting and disconnecting. Isaac, you are welcome. Make sure you are connected. Priscilla Irabo, after building the site, the shared link keeps showing not secured. Yes, Ekato, that's exactly what we said before. That's a workspace for you to practice and practice. The shared link will show on not secured because you don't have a second security, what they call a socket layer. And if you want that, they are going to ask you to pay. All right? Andrew Vera. Okay, Andrew Vera, please go watch the video. Thank you. Josephine, thank you too, Josephine. Untwe, I can't remind me of the bonus, please. Ochiwa, thank you so much. Philomena, thank you. I need you to pop out the question. If you already have your website, just comment done. If you have created your website or you are almost done with your website, comment done. Please do, comment done. I'll be expecting your comment now. You have already created a website following our instruction. Right, just comment done. Deborah, I was trying to send my website page, but network is bad. But send it in our WhatsApp. Beautiful. I'll be expecting it on the WhatsApp group, Victoria. I'll be expecting it on the WhatsApp group. See, developing a website is easy. We try to make it as easy as possible for everyone. It's easy. It's not as hard as you think to develop a website. So we have broken it down so that everybody will be able to understand it. Right? So everybody will be able to understand it. That's why we broke it down into that level so that you and I will be on the same page. Now, you understand code. We taught you code so that in case you want to do what they call internal editing of the site, you want to do what they call page sourcing, you can use your code to do that. Okay, I see you. Ebua, what is the cost of hosting a website? Depend on where you are actually going to host. They are quite not that expensive. If you are using a foreign host, I'll be making a payment for someone's website by Monday. If you are using a foreign host, it will cost you very little, right? Please don't send me the website. The group will be open for you to send your website shot, your screenshot of your website. Don't send them to me directly on my WhatsApp. The page is going to be open, so just relax. Not now. The page is going to be open, but not now. We're going to tell you when it's going to be open for you to drop them. All right? Okay. I was talking about answering Ebuwa's question, right? The cost of hosting a website depend on where you are hosting. So if you are using foreign host, it could cost you as little as $15 per month. So calculate that for 12 months, for a year. Depend on who is hosting you anyway. However, the foreign guys would like to bait you and suck you in by telling you that the first free 1 month is free or domain name is free. The next year you start to pay. These guys, by the time you see the bill for next year, it will shock you for most of them, right? Not all of them, for most of them. Now, the Nigeria host will tell you upfront, this is what it costs. If you use Nigeria host like Ugo host or what is this one called? Upper Link or True Host, you realize that they are quite cheaper. A domain name, a domain hosting might cost you, that's a web hosting, might cost you between 22,000 to 50,000, depending on the size. Then the unlimited from 50,000 up to maybe 200,000 for hosting. Then don't forget that we said in our training when you will need a host and you need a domain name. So buying a domain name is different from hosting. So domain name in Nigeria, if it's a .com, it's about 22,000 naira up. Upper Link will sell for 20,500, right? For a domain name before you have your hosting. I'm trying to answer Ebuwa's question. Now, if you have a domain name, .com is different from .net and .ng. .com.ng is cheaper. I think it's about 14,000 naira or so, or thereabout, or even 12,000 naira. That's .com.ng. That is cheaper. Then we have .xyz. That one is far cheaper. That one is about 6K in naira. All right. So if you combine small website, might cost you about 35,000 naira if you are using a .com.ng. So it's not as expensive as you think. I'm talking about a whole year. That's what you are going to pay for 12 months in a year. So it is better you pay the 12 months ahead so that you won't need to be renewing site and your site is going off and you are coming to renew. So just pay for the 12 months ahead. So if you're going to develop a website for someone, you should factor in the domain name cost and the hosting cost. Then you now factor in the money you use to develop it. That is cheap because by the time they pay 50K, because a site for a school is going to be big, 50K for hosting, 22,000 for domain name, which is .com, that's already about 72,000 naira. All right. So the rest of the money they are charging you is for what they are going to be doing on the site. That's building the. Okay, Philomena, that's nice. Please do yours tonight. Priscilla Irabo, when will the website page be open for submission? Priscilla, don't be in a hurry. It will be open. It's not definitely going to be not going to be tonight. You'll be told, and you'll be given 1 hour window to prevent the marketers in our group from filling up our group with marketing stuff. Untwe, I'm not getting you. The HTML, okay, the register that I promised you. Oh, on the page, on the WhatsApp page, I'm going to drop all of them. The HTML register, I thought I've already dropped them on the WhatsApp page. Didn't I? They are there on the WhatsApp page. If you have not seen them on our WhatsApp page, I will redrop them. All right. Imafido Maths, you are asking, please, sir, can we also use CodePen using our HTML code and CSS? Absolutely. Absolutely. I actually brought in CodePen for those who said they don't have laptops and you are using phone. Use phone, then use a CodePen. Now, for the sake of people like Untwe, I'm still going to drop the CSS code on our groups. I'm going to do that. I'll drop it on our groups so that we can get to see the CSS dictionary, the HTML dictionary, and the terminologies then. Now, the question I will ask, we are just 23 on this live. Where are others? Where are others? Esther, you are welcome. Are you saying it's network problem? That's why others are not here. Well, you guys can rewatch this video again and again. We are not deleting it for your sake. So we're going to leave the video for you here. So you can rewatch the video so that you can look at the questions that have been asked. And all right, Lizzie said our network is working fine. Thank you, Lizzie. I'm not showing my video so that the lowest network can see me. That's why, can hear me. Because if I bring the video on, some people might just because of that say, oh, I am not hearing or I am not seeing. So what you can only see is my picture on the screen, right? To maximize network. That's why. Okay. So I guess our questions are answered and we are satisfied. Now, for those asking if there's going to be certificate, if you are from Edo State, we're already working with the Ministry of Education at Edo State to give you a certificate, right? You are going to have your certificate. Once your ministry is ready, they will inform you or they will ask us to inform you through the WhatsApp group. Because for Edo State, we are planning a graduation for you so that you have a big graduation. You will come and your Commissioner of Education, Dr. Paddy, will present your certificate to you. That is what we are trying to do in Edo State. When it works and we finalize, we'll let you know the time and date. The link is on the video and also on our description of the video we shared in the group. CodePen is there. It's just codepen.com. Or is it on AI? Just check, the link is there. Now, back to our certificate. For those from Rivers, we just started sole administrator and all that. So we started talking with the new peers. Hopefully, yours will be organized for you too. Maybe a graduation or just certificate ceremony or something. So there will be certificate for the courses you attended and your name will be there. And if you want a bigger certificate, right, we also work with the Ministry of Labor and Productivity, and we can actually award you what we call a trade test certificate, which is the biggest certificate in Nigeria. All right? The biggest certificate in Nigeria. And it's awarded by it's been awarded by federal government. And that certificate is accepted globally in case of those of you who want to Japa. So you can reach out to Skill Up Nigeria to be able to prepare that one. It is a trade test certificate. That's what it's called. So anybody that has a trade like this one is considered a trade. Either you get a registered certification from a training school or you get a trade certification. So those of you that want to jump to Canada in particular and the UK, that certificate is very, very valid. I hope that is good. Then for mentorship, because we were asked to shut down before you guys resume school. I even got calls today from Benin. We were asked to shut down before you resume school so that it will not interfere with your normal school activities, right? So we said mentorship will continue every Thursday. So if you come to any of our videos and you drop a question or you send it to me directly on WhatsApp of what a challenge you are going through about web development. We'll package a video to explain it, to answer your question. I will drop it on this channel so that you can watch it when we drop it. So once a week, we're going to be dropping a video for you to brush yourself up and become an expert in web development. So like we promised, we're taking from zero to hero. That's what we promised. And we said before you finish this our course, you have your own website. And almost all of you have now, or you are developing yours. All right? Oseni Alima Ochua, I believe your question is that you join all the courses. Is that what you are saying? If that's what you are saying, congratulations. You should talk with your principal for them to have the certificate to give to you in all the courses. And besides, if you write the assignment, you have your certificate, particularly if you are from Edo State. You write the assignment and you place your attendance on the ministry's page on Facebook. You remember we told you should go and affirm that you are in this course by going to the ministry page that we shared. Right? Remember we said that, and comment your name and your school and the courses you are offering. If you did that, then and you attended all the courses, the 6 courses, no problem. You get certificate for the 3 of them. For the 6 of them, sorry. When you say live class, are you saying physical classes? Let me know if that's what you meant. Because your question is, will there be any live class for those in Benin? If you say physical classes, let me know if that's what you meant. Okay, Isaac, I get you. But on our timetable, we had the timetable today now. Or we should have skipped the timetable. Isaac. Well, I would have dropped it since morning, but I had a very, very busy day. Deborah, clarify what you mean by live class. Is it physical class in a physical hall? Is that what you meant? Or is that what you are asking? Because this is live class already. Everybody's in the class. Is it a physical class you are asking? Or it is this kind of class? If it's this kind of class, there is no special class. However, there is another training going on for physical skills like tailoring, phone repairs, plumbing, that is going to happen as from on the 18th of this month in your schools. Your ministry will let you know that. That one, I don't think your principal will select you for that one again. He might select some other persons for that. Because there is physical training. Even in River State, 4 schools as designated, you will be told on the group, and your principal might let someone else, because we have a group that have all your principals in them. Right? These are what we call the digital courses. There are other courses that we cannot teach via videos like this. We need to be with you and you will do them. Like Akara, like garment making, video, what do they call them? Phone repairs and all that. Because we want to provide skills for all the 15 trade skills that was recommended by the federal government. Okay, Deborah, you are saying physical class. Your physical class in Benin will be your graduation. And we might provide a 1-hour section for physical Q&A. So if you hear that your graduation is taking place, come with your laptops and your phone, because we might provide 1-hour Q&A for you, so that you can ask your live question for 1 hour before the commissioner will. It's okay. All right, Chidima Peace. Your question is when are we submitting our assignment for content creation, content management? I really don't understand what you mean by content management. Your assignment is for you to develop a full-blown website. All right? And you will screenshot that website or video record it, and you're going to put it in the group for us to see what you did. All right? That is your assignment. And that group is going to be open on Monday evening. By 8, your group is going to be open for those assignments to be dropped. So those of you asking when it's going to be open, by 8 p.m. on Monday evening, your group is going to be open. Donald, you asked me to share the link with the ministry. It's already in your group where you will have to mark your attendance. It's already in your group. I will reshare it for you guys to see. We shared it and asked you to go mark your attendance. I'm going to reshare it for those in Edo State alone. Yes, yes, I'm going to reshare the link. I'm going to reshare it in the group. Deborah, physical class, no. The only class you're going to be seeing us is your graduation, and we'll give you 1 hour for Q&A for all the courses at once. Your battery is 2%. Alice, we're almost done. We have actually 2 minutes. We're supposed to shut down by 10. The Edo Ministry link, all right, Isaac, you will have it. Philomena. Okay, Philomena, well, I think your principal must be aware because principal was supposed to send you. Eunice. Okay, Eunice, you've done your assignment. Hope you heard that you are going to submit it on Monday evening by 8 p.m. The group is going to be open. We'll drop that for you too. The group is going to be open. All right, guys. This is beautiful. Okay. Agbokaide, right? I think that's your name. I think I pronounced it well. Or is it Agbokaide? I think that's it. Agbokaide, if your network, if you live in a place where network is not too good, this video is going to be here for you to come and rewatch. You can even come out to where network is better and you rewatch this. All right, Agbokaide. You can do that. This video is there. You can rewatch it again and again. Even with that video, you can come out to where network is a little bit good and rewatch them. All the time in your place where network is a little bit good and rewatch. Lizzie, you said you asked a question. I can't see your other question, Lizzie. Okay, Lizzie, I actually wanted the coding, but couldn't because I was told no space. Still interested in the coding. How do I go about it? Well, Lizzie, when you were told there was no space, you would have pressed further because there is no group that does not have space. As far as I'm concerned, we created space for virtually every group. When a group is full, we create another space. That's what we did. So I'm going to drop a link for you now where you can join the coding and you can ask for all the past videos so that you can watch them. All right? Lizzie, hope that answers your question. So in case you want to join that group, there are some of you here. I just learned that some people join all the group, right? So there was a link that will take you to all the group. They are still open. So I've dropped the link here for someone like Lizzie. Okay, Chidima Peace. The page you created for Blogger Blog, that was an experiment on when we were doing uh, what you see is what you get interface, right? So when we're doing that, we ask you to create that. That's good. You can also give that to us, but that is not what we're asking for now as an assignment. We are asking for a website, a WordPress website. The last video, do a website. That is a proper one. The other one is good, no doubt. But this one is the way you can actually do your professional website. All right? Okay, Philomena, I got you. Your principal is not aware. That means he did not come for the sensitization for all principals. And he being on the principals group, there's a principal group for the Ministry of Education in Edo State. If you are in Edo State, they also pasted there. He's supposed to be aware, unless maybe his phone is bad or something. But if he's not aware, no problem. Thank God you are here. Oh, Alima says some principal does not follow up with things like this. It's okay. No problem. So I think this is where we shut down, guys. Like I said, the mentorship continue. Once in a week, we drop a video here. And when you see our video, ask relevant questions that you want us, that you need answer for. You can just tell us the next video you want us to make. I need the clarification on this and that, and boom, it will be done. All right? We'll create a video for you and also drop it on this channel. So, guys, I think that is that for tonight. Chidima, peace. Yes, God bless you too, Chidima, peace. All right, Philomena, God bless you too. In our next mentorship class, or when you drop your assignment, I'm going to see your assignment, but not you. But in our next mentorship class, next week, on Thursday next week, a video is going to go live here for you guys to benefit from. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Blessing, you are asking something. Please, can one design a good website with phone? Well, depending on what you call good. But you can design a nice website, but not a professional website. You need a system. So you can design a website with phone. And it's going to be really hard for you, but you can. All right? So good night, guys.